yeah, like last year they're going for around $600, $585. But ever since that, these got rumored to come out, the 2025 ones, they've tanked. And Jordan Brand's probably gonna drop a lot of these Gamma Blues. It's kind of crazy how. Hey man, it's Ramon Too Real in the cut on the mic, and today we're gonna be talking about two upcoming fire sneaker releases. One is this month, and I've actually been waiting on these for a little minute. They're the Zion Williamson Jordan 1 lows. I don't know what they're gonna be calling these, maybe the Voodoo V2s. Yeah, they're gonna be called like the Voodoo V2s. The first ones came out were this like the regular Voodoos, and they're pretty clean. I'll probably pop them on the screen right now. That shoe goes for some money, and it's you know, like one of the Jordan 1 lows that actually goes for some money. That shoe came out like 2020, yeah, it came out in 2022, so like 3 years ago, and that shoe's flipping for some money right now. I feel like it was going for more. Maybe it dropped a little bit because the second variation's coming out, but I like the new one better. The other one's a little bit more wearable. I like the color tones on the original one, like the green, you know, like the olive type green, and then like the like a tan type vibe. And it has that skull on the back logo. So yeah, these are pretty actually a pretty cool shoe. Let me know what y'all think about them in the comments down below. Do y'all have the original one? I'm sure not that many people. Like I was saying, I don't know really how limited the original ones were, but right now they're pretty limited on StockX. Size 12, only 17 left. Ask is 720, last sale 858, but bid's 450, so that's kind of a low ball bid. But yeah, these new ones are going for around, you know, $400 to $500 right now. I see sales at last sale $500 in the size 12, last sale in 11.5, 467, so around $500 in the good sizes. Even the size men's, ask is 640, but I feel like in the smaller sizes there's going to be, you know what I'm saying, like mainly sales around 300 and 350, and then I think like size 9 and up is going to, or like 8.5 really and up, is going to be going for around, you know, 350 to $500. But we'll just have to see whenever they release. I feel like these are going to be pretty limited, you know, just because it's a Zion Williamson collab. And I'm pretty sure Zion Williamson is a NBA player. Let me double check that real quick, y'all. Okay, bet, yeah, so he's a basketball player for the New Orleans Pelicans. So yeah, pretty cool pair, you know what I'm saying? Cool collab. I like how this isn't like, you know, like Jordans are like a basketball shoe, but no one really wears Jordans on the court no more. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's more of like a lifestyle shoe. And I like this new one is better than the old one. I feel like this is the blue vibe. This is actually a shoe that I'd like for the personal. I like how it has the backwards swoosh too on the toe box, so that's pretty clean. And yeah, it's pretty much the same exact silhouette, like same exact vibe, like has like the logo on the back. Yeah, they're calling the Voodoo alternative or the alternate. So yeah, I'm just gonna call them the V2s, pretty much just a V2 version. Pretty clean pair. I think these are gonna be pretty limited, like I said. I think they're just gonna drop on Sneakers app and then probably certain boutiques. So yeah, probably like the, you know, tier 0 boutiques, maybe Alma Veneer, maybe like, you know, those type of stores. So yeah, be on the lookout for those. I'll be making videos whenever they come, like we get closer to release date. They're set to come out the 29th, so that is in 2 weeks from today. So it's kind of a little distance from right now, but I just want to make a video on them because, you know what I'm saying, it's really like I think the best shoe that's dropping this month in my opinion. Let me know if I'm wrong. I mean, let me know if I'm missing something. I feel like some heat just dropped. Oh yeah, the Tokyo 5s, but that wasn't this month, I don't think. I think that was last month. So yeah, I think the Zion Williamsons are the best to drop in this month. So yeah, let me know if y'all are gonna be going for these. I think this is a, you know what I'm saying, fire personal. And then the next shoe I want to talk about though, and this is an OG shoes, the Gamma 11 Jordans. You know what I'm saying, these are fire. This is a pair that, okay, bet, yeah, so the Gamma 11s, they originally came out in, let me see, I think like 2014, yeah, 2013. So I actually had the 2013 ones, not around 2013. This is a shoe that I did want whenever I was like first getting the sneakers around like 2015, 2016, but I just didn't get them because I think they're going for money, or I just never really got around to getting them. I don't think they're going for like crazy money, probably like $350, $450, like $450 back then. And right now they tanked. They were going for a lot of money. I think that they were going for around like $700 in certain sizes. Yeah, like last year they're going for around $600, $585. But ever since that, these got rumored to come out, the 2025 ones, they've tanked. And Jordan Brand's probably gonna drop a lot of these Gamma Blues. It's kind of crazy how like these OG colorway shoes that came out, let's say like in the early 2000s, not early 2000s, but like 2010 and up. Like for example, Black Cement 3s, they came out to 2018. That's a shoe that went for like $500-$600, but then they re-released them and now they're a brick. Literally, I'm selling a pair size 11.5 for retail, so hit me up on Instagram if you want them size 11.5. And it's kind of crazy to see that because, you know what I'm saying, they like Nike, like these shoes like appreciate so much over time, like over like a couple of years, and Nike used to not drop as many, I feel like. And the quality on shoes used to be better. I know certain shoes that Nike does good quality, but you know what I'm saying, like on GRs, like for example, Black Cement 3s, actually they're not that bad of quality in my opinion, but I think the originals, I think I heard people, I haven't like had a pair of originals in hand before, I don't think, maybe at a sneaker event, but not that I can like recall. So I think people were saying that the OGs have better, kind of like the shattered backboard ones, you know what I'm saying? Like the OG shattered backboard ones quality is like night and day compared to the new ones that just dropped. So they just kind of ruined that, you know what I'm saying, that aura of that shoe, because like the shattered backboard ones were like a Jordan 1 that went for like $500 plus. Now the OGs, they might go for around that stuff just because like the leather's way better and the OG collectors appreciate that more. But the new is probably better to get just because, you know what I'm saying, it's not going to crumble on you. So if you do want that shoe. But the Gamma Blues, these are fire. I just love how it's like all black with like the, like, you know what I'm saying, dark blue sole, and then like the light blue Jumpman that just hits on the black. This is like one of my favorite like Jordan 11 highs in my opinion. I actually had a pair of these in like high school, like probably like 10th grade or something like that. And I paid like $400, $500 for them on StockX. So it's kind of crazy. They're still going for around that, the OGs, which is pretty crazy. Like last sale was $5.99. But last sale was literally this month, the 4th of this month. So that's pretty crazy that people are still paying up for the OGs. Someone just hit me up actually wanting to sell me a pair of OG Gammas, but then I kind of thought, like, I don't know if I really want to pay too well on them, just because I know that they're going to redrop, and they're probably, Nike's going to do what they did with the Black Cements, Shattered Backboards. They're going to drop a bunch of pairs, and then the shoe's going to lose its aura, and it's not going to go, it's going to go for retail or under. Let's just see if my theory is right. Maybe Nike won't do that to them, but I feel like they're going to, you know, drop these all the Foot Lockers everywhere, and then they're just going to be a brick. Which, you know what I'm saying, it's bittersweet. For me, I like shoes that are like kind of like more, you know, hard to get, you know, like more, you know, just this is more cool. You know, people call that a hype beast, but I don't really, I'm just a sneakerhead. You know, that's a sneakerhead thing. Like in a way, all sneakerheads are like a little bit of hype beast. You know what I'm saying? Like we all want to wear shoes that we don't see other people wearing. So that's just kind of how I am. But yeah, clean pair. I think you cannot go wrong with these two shoes, Zion Williamson's, and then the Gammas. Like these are actually coming out in December, so near Christmas. So Nike knows what y'all do. Nike knows what they're doing. They're business people, you know what I'm saying? They're dropping all these good releases near Christmas, and they know people spend money around November, December. So yeah, dope pairs. Let me know if which one y'all are gonna be going for, or y'all gonna be going for both. I'm gonna be going for both, but honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna personalize the Gammas. I just don't wear sneakers that much, but it will be wintertime, and you know what I'm saying, it doesn't get too cold in Florida during winter, but it gets pretty cold actually. It'll get to 50s, low 60s, and that gets pretty cold low key. It does get to 40s too sometimes, not gonna lie. So yeah, it does get pretty cold. I know in other states y'all got it bad. It gets real cold in other states. You know what I'm saying? Sorry for y'all, but like whenever it's cold though, it's easier to wear sneakers, because you know what I'm saying, you get real sweaty. Like I used to wear sneakers to school, and you know I live in Florida and it was hot, but like, you know what I'm saying, you're like in a building, so it gets cold. So I'm like, the reason why I'm saying that is because I used to wear sneakers all the time, but now I usually just wear Yeezy slides and stuff like that. So yeah, I do remember though, I would get, like, you know what I'm saying, feet would be sweaty in like these sneakers because they're high tops, you know what I'm saying. I'll probably have pop on the screen, and yeah, it gets hot. So yeah, and it's all black shoe too, so definitely, you know, it's a hot shoe to wear, so it's definitely like a wintertime shoe to wear. But yeah, fire pair. Let me know what y'all think about where the market's going to be on the Gammas. Are they going to be a brick, or are they going to go for money? Looks like the market is the exact same as the OGs. They're identical. So if I were y'all, I would just buy the brand new 2025s. Wait, hold on, I'm wrong. Oh, actually, like the brand new Gammas asks are crazy. There hasn't been any sales actually recently. Highest bid is $400 though, so there hasn't been no sales. The new Gammas, I'm not gonna lie, they're throwing me off a little bit compared to the OGs. They're looking a little bit different. They are throwing me off. The shape is throwing me off just a tiny bit, but we're just gonna have to wait and see whenever I get in hand. I think what they did is they made the patent leather higher, which I'm not a fan when Nike does that. I do not like the higher patent leather. They did that. Yeah, they made the patent leather more high, and I'm not a big fan of that. I don't like that. That's what they did on the 2024 Legend Blues. They made the patent blue, like the patent, like the shiny leather, all high. It just does not look nice at all in my opinion, but to each their own. And the Legend Blues, that's another shoe that used to go for money, and now they're literally going for way under retail, which is crazy. So yeah, drop a like, drop a sub. I'm not gonna yap too long. Stay tuned for more fire videos. Let me see how long this video's been real quick though, y'all. Alright, bet that's everything I had to talk about. Stay tuned for more fire videos. Drop a like for my cat, and yeah, stay tuned. God bless. Peace.